Hi guys, for this week 4 video discussion for COMM3213, talking about listening. I often find it hard to listen to someone who's not very entertaining. I know that sounds horrible to say, but at the same time, if that person is not very engaging and it's not really something that pertains to me, I kind of have a hard time listening and really staying focused on what they're saying. And a lot of those consequences can come, especially in my workplace when I'm dealing with customers, when things get repeated over and over again. And you're like, yes, I understand the situation. They just keep saying it over and over. It's very difficult for me to kind of listen and just stand there to talk to them for 5 or 10 minutes when I could have solved something in like 2 minutes. And so I think that's kind of one of the consequences, is that the relationship that I have with them is kind of tainted because of that. And it can definitely affect work behaviors, I agree, because a lot of times when people are talking and everything and it's not really your department, you're just kind of block it out, but it might be something that you need to know later on and you're not really listening to that. And so one of the things I do for when I do interviews, I always try to be an active listener, and that's one of my biggest things, especially when I'm asking questions. I love to plan, and so I always have questions planned out. And then I try to be an active listener when they kind of say something off script or something that we didn't really kind of go over. So I try to always have follow-up questions for them, and I'm always listening to what they say so we can kind of build on that relationship. And one of the things we found were distractions. A lot of times we would do interviews in the rink after games, and we found out that it just wasn't working very well. There's music playing in the locker room, there's music overhead, there are people walking in and out. So we took steps to change that by moving upstairs and having it in the party room and having the same backdrop in the same kind of way that we'd have it with like a microphone and then us talking about the game. But it just made an environment so we can actually have that peace and that quiet to be able to listen to each other. Alright, well, thank you for listening, guys.